With the US moving more military assets to the Middle Eastern waters, reports have emerged that the US Air Force plane dubbed the nuke sniffer has landed in Britain. The USAF WC-135R Constant Phoenix jet, which can detect radioactive particles in the atmosphere, has touched down at RAF Mildenhall, an American airbase in UK. The last time the nuke sniffer was deployed from the US to the Middle East was weeks before Israel and the US conducted a joint attack on Iran's nuclear facilities during the 12-day war. It's not often that the aircraft operated by the 45 Reconnaissance Squadron moves to the Mildenhall base, and the last time it did was weeks before Russia launched its full-scale invasion in Ukraine in January 2022. Though the official sources are yet to comment on this, the timing of the deployment has sparked speculation that it could be related to Iran. However, UK-based The Telegraph quoted defense sources who stressed the aircraft's presence did not necessarily indicate immediate military action. The plane's mission is to monitor radiation levels and ensure that no ground-based nuclear tests are carried out and that the international nuclear test ban agreements are being respected. The aircraft is tasked by the United Nations to monitor radiation levels and has earlier been tasked with air sampling missions over the Indian Ocean, Bay of Bengal, Far East, Mediterranean Sea, the polar regions, and off the coast of South America and Africa. Interestingly, images from the RAF Mildenhall also appeared to show US Special Forces rehearsing military drills and fast roping from a V-22 Osprey. There are also reports that a US military destroyer docked at the Israeli port of Eilat on Friday. The official response is that the destroyer's arrival at the southern port on the Gulf of Aqaba was pre-planned and part of the ongoing cooperation between the Israeli and US militaries. Meanwhile, flight tracking data has confirmed that the supply aircraft associated with US aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln plied between the Arabian Sea and Oman several times this week. The F-35 stealth fighters and F-A-18 attack aircraft stationed on this carrier are within range to attack dozens of targets inside Iran if ordered to do so by Trump. The US has also deployed at least a dozen F-15E fighter jets to the region to bolster its ground-based airstrike capabilities. Satellite images show the planes are based at the same airbase in Jordan that was used in June 2025 during Operation Midnight Hammer. Flight tracking data suggests that the US has also bought more aircraft closer to or into the region, including more advanced fighter jets and tankers. That said, Iran too has responded by signaling a heightened sense of military readiness. Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi said Iranian forces have their fingers on the trigger and would respond immediately to any aggression. The Iranian army has announced the induction of 10,000 new strategic drones, including suicide and reconnaissance platforms aimed at countering the US presence. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps has also reiterated its ability to strike US assets across the region and to target Tel Aviv with ballistic missiles. For more updates on the Middle East, visit the special microsite at theweek.in.